Hey everybody, Dave Littlejohn here. Let's see, it's Friday. It's the September 8th. Markets are closed, and what a weird week, right? I mean, it's been a shortened trading week because we had Labor Day, and off we go. We've had, seems like a host of craziness out there. North Korea and the threat of missile launches. We've got nuclear missile launches at that. We've had Hurricane Harvey that came through and decimated Houston and a lot of the greater Texas area down there. Now we're looking at Hurricane Irma that's going to come through and probably do a pretty good number on Florida. And we find out this morning we had an earthquake that was over a magnitude 8 on the Richter scale down in Mexico. That's resulted in deaths there and potential tsunamis that could even affect the coast up here in Oregon. And then let's not forget all the forest fires we've had recently. I know it's nice that we've seen the rain, but let's be honest, there's a lot of stuff that makes it pretty easy to be a pessimist right now. So what does this mean as far as investments go? Well, there's a crazy thing going on. I can argue both sides of the coin. I could tell you all the reasons that this market is due for a massive correction. I could tell you all the reasons it's not. The interesting thing is, so there's an expression that we use internally a lot of the time. It says, process over attitude and opinion. We follow a process for a reason, and right now that process is more important than ever. There's a lot of specific statistics that we look at, specific signals that we utilize to give us an idea of whether or not we want to be participants in a market like this. We know over the long run, you have to be an investor, you have to be invested. So the question is, what do you do? Well, right now, interestingly enough, all of the major signals that we still use tell us that we have green lights. And this is a tricky spot because there's an old expression also. You've maybe heard this quote from Warren Buffett before. You should be fearful when people are greedy and greedy when people are fearful. Well, the fear index certainly seems to be higher these days. A lot of people wondering what's going to happen. Well, I don't know the answer, right? None of us can predict the future. What I can do is I can manage my behavior and make sure I follow a process rather than trying to wing it. So the key here is we want to avoid using the force as our guide. We want to let the statistics and the math do it for us. So far, they continue to tell us to press forward. If that changes, we'll let you know. But for now, I would tell you, just keep your thoughts and prayers on those that are suffering or maybe suffering soon. And don't let this change your course as an investor. Okay, again, it's a long term. We're planting and harvesting in the future. So there you go. As always, if you've got questions, things that we can help with, reach out to our office, 541-375-0898. Subscribe, phone a friend, all that good stuff, the stuff down below. So do that, give us a thumbs up, and thanks. This has been David Littlejohn. We will catch you at the next update from Littlejohn Financial Services.